I think Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 will always be something of a major curiosity among Spider-Man fans, but I think we definitely have a clearer picture today of what this film might have been than we did a few years ago, with storyboards from the film, casting details, and early footage of what a Spider-Man 4 video game might have been like. But today we're going to be talking about why Sam Raimi wanted John Malkovich to play the role of the Vulture. While promoting the release of the Grudge reboot, Sam Raimi took to Reddit for an AMA, an Ask Me Anything session, and a few lucky Spider-Man fans on that subreddit got the chance to ask a few questions regarding Spider-Man. One question asked if Sam Raimi was aware of the growing fan base that the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films have and the appreciation that goes with it. He honestly had no idea. Hard to tell if he really had no idea or if he's just being modest, but I think perspective is a factor in all this. I think I speak for all Spider-Man fans when I say we still love you, Sam Raimi. Another user asked Sam Raimi if he was aware of the memes regarding Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. It turns out he was, but only very recently. But this was the big one, this was the million-dollar question. Why John Malkovich for the Vulture? To which Sam Raimi responded, because he's such a powerful actor. I could fear him and worry for Peter Parker. And it's just the craft of casting. Basically, it boils down to this. I believe he could be that guy. Well, hard to argue with that. But he's absolutely right. John Malkovich is an absolutely wonderful actor and would be absolutely fantastic in the role of the Vulture. From the sounds of things, they were maybe going for a more psychotic sort of Spider-Man villain, which makes me wonder, would Spider-Man 4 have broken that mold of having villains whose backstories are very intertwined with Peter Parker? Would John Malkovich's Vulture have a personal connection to Peter Parker outside of the Spider-Man suit? This was one particular aspect of the Raimi films which was almost kind of exclusive to those Raimi films at the time, and wasn't in so much the comics or animated series and stuff, was the villains all had a very deep personal connection with Peter Parker himself, and would go on to discover Peter Parker's secret identity late in the film. Kinda makes you wonder why Spider-Man would even bother with a mask, to be honest. I mean, the villains are gonna find out who you are sooner or later anyway, as proven. And Mary Jane's just gonna get in danger regardless. In an interview from 2010, John Malkovich does state that there was no script in place for Spider-Man 4.
There wasn't really script as far as I knew. There were some pages.
Okay.
Sam Raimi, and he was very open about that, and was very much a work in progress.
So Vulture really could have come out being anything, to be honest. Allegedly, in an early version of the script, Anne Hathaway was playing the daughter of Adrian Toomes, whose name was Felicia Hardy, and she would go on to become not Black Cat, but the Vultress. I mean, I think that's a very interesting take on that sort of dynamic. I mean, she wouldn't really be Black Cat by any stretch of the imagination, unless she was kind of more of a Robin Crook with sort of a femme fatale personality, but with a Vulture theme instead of a cat theme. Kind of weird going from cat to bird. I do wonder if we'll ever see Black Cat on the big screen in a Spider-Man movie, but we know that there's plans for Black Cat to appear in Sony's cinematic universe of Marvel characters. Meanwhile, we've already seen Vulture hit the big screen as portrayed by Michael Keaton. And funny enough, Peter Parker was madly in love with his daughter. She wasn't the Vulturess, and she wasn't in any way related to Black Cat, but hey hey. It also makes me wonder then, if Black Cat was going to be in this movie in any kind of form, what would her dynamic with Peter be? Because I'd imagine Peter would be getting married to MJ in this, although there were rumors swirling around that Kirsten Dunst would be off the cast this time. Oh, I hope Sam Raimi does another Ask Me Anything on Reddit, because I would love to get involved in this. I've got so many questions regarding Spider-Man 4, enough to probably piss him off and never make him want to do one of these again. Either way, we've got a little bit more perspective as to why Sam Raimi wanted John Malkovich as the Vulture in Spider-Man 4. Someone for Peter to fear, be terrified of, and someone for us, the audience, to be afraid of too, for Peter Parker. And also just because he would fit the role of the Vulture very well. Well, what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to Spider-Man 4? Because you probably shouldn't be, because it's not happening ever. Either way, comment below and discuss, and as always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and in the description below are the links to my Patreon and my Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you? Because you could get a way better costume from Zentai Zone. Check out their range of custom-made, tailored superhero costumes. Ridiculously good quality, value, and customization. Link is in the description below, as well as my coupon code CHANNELPUP, where you can get a discount off of your purchase. And while you're at it, why not get your suit designed by my talented buddy Dan from New Blood Dan's workshop? You can contact him via the link in the description below. Seriously guys, you do not want to miss out on your chance to be your favorite superhero and feel authentic and professional. And you don't want to miss out on that Channel Pup discount.